Want to crack your cranium and fertilize your brain.
Go ahead.
Right here, right now.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy F.L.O, dopest freestyler with 10 toes. Ask your mama, two of your roommates. I hope y'all doing cooler than the other side of the pillow on a hot summer night when you're on the third floor and the AC don't work. Regardless if you are, I am here with the information that is good for your situation. Now, word around the campfire is that Drake and Kanye have had a beef for quite some time. Both of them are very successful artists, very, very passionate artists. We're not going to sit here and act like they both not talented. I would say Kanye is from a generation before Drake. So if Kanye was in the 11th grade, I would say like Drake was a freshman. Now they're both graduating. No pun intended. So now both of these graduated motherfuckers are very, very talented. And they always have had like just competition from being both at the top of their game at the same time. Groundbreaking and game changing and lane creating at the same time. They've been pivoted against one another. However, once a motherfucker do something like Kiki, would you love me? If my wife nickname is Kiki, you better not ever come out with Kiki, and you know me, and they're riding, and the number one, and even when they die me, then they want you, gonna Kiki, and you better Kiki my ass. Don't be doing no goddamn songs making it seem like you might have accidentally did something with my wife, okay? So, once he did that, the gloves came off, then YEEZY homeboy, the big homie Pusha T, one of the illest lyricists alive, definitely in the top 20 lyricists ever, came out and did the whole, dissed him twice. He whooped Drake's ass. He whooped his ass. To the point, they both crossed lines and everything, and, you know, big homies had to come in and squash stuff. But Drake took an L on that one. Let's just keep it a buck. However, recently, there's been the release of Donda. Donda, a masterpiece. A masterpiece of work of art. I gotta spin the block and bend the corner on that one. Then Drake also dropped an album within 72 hours of Donda's release called something, Forever Cool G, Lover Boy, something like that. Very, very hot album. Very hot album. Now, both of these powerhouses releasing within a week of each other have had sparked some controversy. Motherfuckers is like, damn, they really going at it. And then on Twitter, they had motherfuckers being like, yo, somebody put Drake's address on the internet. Now look, bro, don't be putting nobody's address on the internet. That's messed up. You're going to get people killed. You don't know if people got kids in their house or whatever. So I don't know who did what or whatever, but that happened. Me personally, there's some Drake songs that I love, and there are definitely some Kanye songs that I love. I'm more closer to Kanye's age. Drake ain't no youngin' either. You know, we talking about this. This is some 30 and over beef right here. But if we're going off of these last projects, I think YEEZY got him, bro. And people might be like, oh man, YEEZY ain't got him. You tripping? Whoa. Let me tell you something. Let me explain something to you. Kanye's album, Donda, had that release. That release was fire. Drake didn't have no release like that. That don't mean his album is better or worse. Drake just didn't have no release. Drake has a very entertaining video called Sexy, and he got the Future and everybody on there, and he dressed like the Nutty Professor and all that, and that's real dope, bro. And Drake is a real supporter of battle rap too. He put up $100,000 in the URL thing, so Drake is the homie. Don't get it wrong. Don't get it twisted. Drake is the homie. But back a long time ago, back in the golden era. No, it wasn't golden, but back in the era of, like, you know, before Obama, you know, when Bush was on his second term, 50 Cent and Kanye released on the same day to see who would be the most selling artist or whatever. And based on those sales, they could be like, I beat you. Well, Kanye won on releasing on against 50, and 50 Cent lost, but they both really won because both their albums sold a fuck ton. You know what I'm saying? Right at their release date because of the controversy. So it was real smart. They won. Now, using that same logic and arithmetic, let's look at the numbers. Drake's album did debut, but not at number one. Kanye is number one in the United States of America. But he is also number one in Bangladesh. He is also number one in Europe. He is also number one in Czechoslovakia. He is also number one in Russia. He is also number one in China. He is also number one in the Philippines. Donda is the number one selling album internationally. Which lead did I say? The international one. It is the number one album on the planet. Did you hear what I said? So, I think the culture, we win because we get two dope albums that out at the same time. I'll be on the road a lot. I just got back from LA, and then I'll be driving. I'll be driving everywhere because I don't really like flying that much. So I just got back from LA. I listened to Donda on the way there. I listened to Drake on the way back. Both are very, very good albums. I would give it up to the brothers on that. Kanye's album can be classified as a gospel album. This is the first time a gospel album has been number one on earth, on the entire planet. Jesus. I mean, what are you gonna do with that? It's number one on the entire planet, bro. So when it comes to this category right here, well, I must say that Kanye kind of winning. Now, in a strategic move, an upsetting strategic move, guess what Drake did? Having the foresight and vision that he did. He released an unreleased track of Andre 3000 and Kanye West when Kanye talking spicy to him. Hella spicy. Talking major spice. Major spice. Want me to break down the spice to you? I'll break it down for you right here. So, the unreleased track with Kanye and Andre 3000, who was my lyrical sensei. Kanye was talking spicy, paprika in this bitch. Boy, he was, I don't chew. Man, he was talking peppery, very spicy. And I read. And it wasn't about the matching AFC, Terry X, or the Kid Cudi dress. Just told these grown men, stop it with the funny shit. I might hire the whole team from ACG, so don't text me like I'm Juanita JCV, or more important, Monica Corrigan, who was there for me. Somebody really there for me, was rare for me. That was new air to breathe. When I underappreciated and undervalued, stockholders told me boardrooms will bore you. And remember, going by your rules to follow the Lord's rules. Thought he was the new Abu Dhabi. Told Drake, don't play with me on GD. And sent a message to everybody. So if I hit you with a WYD, you better hit me with, I'm writing with whatever you need. I'm floating in the air from how much spiciness was in the thing. He told them, wait, let me get back on the ground. He told him all his personal business about the ACGs and JCVs and all these three-letter things that got to do with business stuff. He put him and his boy on the phone at the same time, texting them. He told him don't play with him on GD. What? On gangster? Boy, you better calm the fuck down. And he said if I hit you with a WYD, you better respond with I'm writing whatever you need. That made the lights go out, Negro. That made the lights go out, Negro. Man, I know it's going to stay on wax. Both of these motherfuckers got very, very high life insurance policies. They cannot just be outside fighting and shit. They both got enough money to get each other fucked up, too. But if we keeping it on wax, Donda has already outsold Drake's album Around the Planet. And he came at him pretty spicy on that diss track. Now, only thing I could think is that Drake is sitting on a landmine or a hand grenade or some type of weapon that is going to blow Kanye out the motherfucking water. So he baiting the world. So he released the track so it don't seem like he attacking Kanye just because his album did better so far. You know, Drake albums last 3 motherfucking years. He been in the top 40 for 3 years off one album. So he might just be fake jabbing to come with the yada da boo boo. You know what I'm saying? To come with the yada da mean. So listen, I think that in the next 1 to 2 weeks, today is September 9th. By September 20th, Drake gonna have a diss track and he gonna leak it himself. And it's gonna be crazy. Other than that, man, kudos to both of them. The Culture one, we got 2 dope ass albums within the same week. Thank you guys for that. Stay away from each other's wives. Kanye, hold your head. Divorce is a crazy thing to deal with, brother. And Drake, you just keep doing you, man. And I appreciate how much you fuck with battle rap on some real shit, my nigga. You fuck with battle rap tough, and you really helping out a lot of people when you do that, bro. So I wish both of y'all the best of luck and everything. But right now, YEEZY #1 on the planet, and then Drake, you leaked his diss track. So I know you got something in your back pocket. Other than that, I'm the dopest freestyler with 10 toes. Ask your mama 2 of your roommates. Stay cooler than the other side of the pillow on a hot summer night. We on the 3rd floor and the AC don't work. Peace.